Oh my goodness. Thank you for your patience, everybody. My name is Jim. This is More Sunshine, Please. A little explanation. Just before I was to go live, my camera went crazy. So I had to try to figure that out. I went and got another camera. So that's what you're watching me through right now. So thank you for your patience with me and welcome in. I think I'm all set and ready to go with everything else, but we'll see. All right. Consequently, I don't have a brand new guest today, so we'll have to welcome Snopey back in second week in a row. Snopey, thanks for being here. Okay. I can't cut to another camera. Let's see who's in the chat. Oh, I can hear now. Welcome into today's gold medalist, Mar in Memphis. Thank you so much for being here and congratulations on your gold medal. Today's silver medalist, Noah. Congratulations on your silver medal. And today's bronze medalist, Cargo. Welcome in, Cargo. A Canadian on the medal stand today. Proud to have you. Thanks for being here. James Ryan, hello to you. Thank you so much for being here. Timothy Rainwaters, good to see you. Disney Nerd Herders, I'm not ready for you, but I will be in 3, 2, 1. Nerds! All right. What is this? Stacy and I are at the 99 waiting for our chocolate chip cookie skillet. What? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm intrigued. I'm trying out the new, it's new to me anyway, the lower third, how it's rounded like that. It's smaller. The font is smaller, but I can still see it. It just went for a new look through StreamYard. Couldn't remember the name of it. Continuing on. MGM Family Travel, Bill, hello. Welcome in. We also have Stevie Lee. Hello to you. Mom, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Paul Engel, hello to you. We've got, I know I'm so far. Growl Guy, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Matthew and Lauren Vlogs. Good to see you. Take your time. Oh, wow. Enjoying a Mai Tai. Are they in Hawaii? Hawaii? I think so. Live it up. Have a great trip. I'm sure you are. Sorry I was tardy. Rob Fuzz is here. 3, 2, 1. Thanks for being here, Rob. Let's see. No, I'm going to fall asleep immediately after I hit the end broadcast button, but right now I'm pretty wired. But that's all right. We've got my wife is here. Hello. Eric Newman, good to see you. Francisco. Happy Tuesday to you. Bob and Ashley, hello. And Carlos, Disney World Freak. Is Wanda also here? I missed Wanda. Cruising for food. Oh, there she is. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you, everybody, again, for your patience. Some technical difficulties. Got a different camera going, so the angle's a little different. You can see a little bit more of the multi-million-dollar More Sunshine Please set. But that's all right. There's a lot going on. A lot of junk here you don't normally see, like this. That's all right, though. It's different. Andrew Ford, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. consequently, because my stuff went crazy, I can't show you pictures the way I was planning on. So I'll just go to a website that will provide the picture I want to show you, or pictures, whatever. Danny from Griswold Family Vacay. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. So let me go to this. It was just a silly news story. It was not even a news story, really, that I saw. But and this is apparently in the Gran Fiesta Tour, the Three Caballeros, featuring the Three Caballeros. The Donald Duck animatronic failed, much like my camera. It failed, and yesterday, I guess, it malfunctioned, and they propped it up on a box. But today, the only thing there is a sombrero on a plant. So I thought that was funny. Not too long ago, one of these other animatronics failed. And they're older animatronics, and malfunctions will happen every once in a while. Seem to be happening more often now. But I thought that was funny. And I guess that was there today. That picture is there from today. This is from WDWNT.com, which I go to steal my news stories every once in a while. I'm crediting them. I'm kidding. Yes, R.I.P. Senor Donald. And we can't wait to see the Donald plant grow. And are they going to whack it with a stick like the Donald Pinata elsewhere in that ride? I don't know. We'll see. It was today. Good. I'm accurate. What else is going on? There was word that the Moana exhibit in Epcot has been it not that it's been shelved, but it just will not be here in 2021. That's not going to happen this year. Although I don't know if it was ever scheduled to be in the works for 2021. I think the original Disney plan was to have it ready for the 40th anniversary of Epcot, which would be next year. So there's still time. But we're not going to see Moana in Epcot this year. So that was kind of sad as well. I guess I can get rid of that. But I was looking forward to that. I thought that was going to be a neat, and it may still be a neat addition to Epcot in the future. But we'll just have to wait. What's this? I see a story. A new yellow Mickey balloon popcorn bucket debuts at Walt Disney World. Bob, are you familiar with this? Let me get a picture. It looks like a balloon. That's a bucket? Oh, I see the handles. Let's share this. Here it is. Why can't I? Maybe there's another picture. There we go. Oh, my comments are stalled. All right. There are a lot of projects being postponed. Yes, I didn't say plethora, but I know how to say it. Noah is telling me that the People Mover got unexpectedly extended to January 30th. I did see that story as well. The People Mover is one of my favorite attractions at Walt Disney World. So as long as it comes back sometime and it doesn't go the way of the People Mover in Disneyland, I'm all right. Hopefully they're just sprucing it up, fixing it. That's okay. James is saying at least 5 times that they've extended the reopening. But again, as long as it does reopen, that's okay. If you've come into the chat and I've missed you, I do apologize. I'm sorry, but thank you so much for being here. Tony, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Yes, I'm trying to hide it, but I'm still wired. I'm still jazzed about troubleshooting and trying to get things going. So I think what I'll do is I'll head right to my top 15 list, and hopefully by doing that, I'll calm my nerves. We'll see. So, as you know, it's a brand new year, 2021. Welcome in, and it's a brand new month as well. And that got me to thinking. Some months are better than others. So today's top 15 list, if I may, are my top 15 months of the year. So I'm going to go throughout the entire year and give you my top 15 months. All right, here we go. And as I do it, I'll think happy thoughts. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. All right. I think I can present this a different way. If I go here. Okay, here we go. Number 15, Farttober. You may not be familiar with it. You think you don't know Farttober, but you do. It's just such an awful month. But for each of these months that I'm going through, there'll be good points and bad points. So pros and cons. So let's get with it. I hope this works. Oh no, I'm hitting the wrong keyboard. Will this work? Okay, there we go. Okay, pro. Sometimes Farttober can come and go without notice, which is good. It's such a bland month that you're lucky if you don't notice it. All right. Oh, no. Hang on. All right. The con, I don't remember it. Anyway, it's the worst month. Okay. This is awful. Okay, here we go. Number 14, Malember. Again, maybe you're not familiar with it. It's there. Pro. At least it's not Farttober. And let's see if this works. Con. Malember is actually 43 days long, which makes it one of the worst months. Okay. Let's continue on. Hang on. Here we go. Hang on. Sister Sunshine, welcome in. That was the con. But the joke was that even the holidays stink. Thank you. Thank you. But I screwed it up in the presentation. Thank you so much. Man, great minds. Mara Memphis, did I say hi to you? If not, hello. Alex, the filmmaker, good evening to you. Thanks for being here. All right. Next. Number 13 on my list of top 15 months of the year. Locuary. Pro. It's named after Loki, god of mischief. There are so many months and days of the week that are named after gods. And this is another one of them. It's named after Loki, the god of mischief. Con, every day is like April Fool's Day. That's what makes this month so horrible. That it's an entire month of April Fool's Days. So, Mouse Talk, welcome in. Good to see you. Number 12 on my list of top 15 months of the year. Now we're getting into the real months. Those first three weren't real. I don't know if you could tell, but I want to let you in on the joke. Those weren't real. I made them up. Okay, so number 12, January. We're right in the midst of January. Actually, it just begun. What am I saying? Pro. It's the start of a new year, and it provides an opportunity for new beginnings. Con. The complete hellscape of winter is entirely in front of us. So we're just beginning this nonsense, and for some of us, it's worse than others. In the if you're living in the north, for example, it could be this is gonna be a long, hard slog, as they say. Let's get to number 11. Number 11 of my top 15 months of the year, February. Pro, Valentine's Day. Also, no one cares if you don't pronounce the first R. At least if you say it quickly enough, nobody will ever know. I actually, and I don't want to be, I don't want to be pompous about this, but I like trying to pronounce the R in February, but I try to say it quickly enough so it doesn't sound like I'm trying to pronounce it. So Fartober is very real for most of us, sadly enough. Yes. But it's not real. I'm just to reiterate, not real. Don't worry. You're not going crazy. So where are we? So February doesn't matter. So the pro is nobody cares if you say it right. The con, it doesn't matter if the groundhog sees a shadow. Winter is far from being over. Groundhog Day never matters. Winter is still that long, hard slog I talked about. It is not a silent R. It's in there, and I think we're supposed to say it. But nobody does. It's February, right? February. February. It was without the R. But if I say February, okay. Calling attention to it makes it worse. Winters in Anaheim are rough. Or I don't know if you're being silly or not. I thought every month of the year in Anaheim was the same. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's continue on. The 10th best month of the year, if we can see the glasses half full. Number 10 is March. Seems like we're going in order here. We won't the entire time. That's okay. March. Pro, St. Patrick's Day. March Madness, if you're a college basketball fan. Con, March 4th is National Grammar Day, but ain't enough people know it. So, yeah, I like March, actually. But it's chock full of stuff. You got St. Patrick's Day. I'm forgetting something big. March Madness. There is something else that goes. Oh, I know. Spring training begins. Spring training was always huge for us because it meant the end of misery. It meant the beginning of promise. Spring training, if you're lucky enough to visit Florida or Arizona or wherever they have played spring training games before, you know how wonderful and fun that can be to escape the cold and go see baseball for the first time in months. Oh, that's right. Pi Day, which is March 14th, right? Yeah. Going back in the chat just to make sure I see people coming in. February. Yes, indeed. Hi, Captain. Who's here? Keith is here. Welcome in, Keith. Oh, the Ides of March. That's something. Yeah, I thought about mentioning the Ides of March. And I guess a lot of historically bad things have happened on the Ides of March, which is March 15th. Yeah, that seemed like too much of a downer. Anyway, let's move on. Number 9 on my list is August. Pro, Pepper Tree Villa begins decorating for Christmas in August. And my con is I finally get around to taking down my Christmas lights. So you got this a tale of two cities there, don't you? Oh, my goodness. D&G Explorers with an amazing Super chat. Happy New Year to our oldest YouTube friend, Dilly Dilly. Dilly Dilly to you guys. Thank you so much. That's entirely too generous, but completely welcomed. Thank you so much. And Happy New Year to you guys. That was very kind. Moving on. Let's go. Number 8 on my list is April. So what's good about April? It's the promise of spring. What's bad about April? It's cold and gray, and that reminds us it is still very much wintertime, and there's no end in sight. That's not true. But being in a cold weather state, April doesn't seem to be what it used to be. April used to be springtime. It is still winter, isn't it? Taxes, that's another good call. Danny likes April. There is a lot to like about April. If you're in Florida, it's getting hot again, which is cool. Blaine, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, April Fools. If you're into that, you might think that's a pro. If you hate it, it might be a con. Frankly, I don't, and maybe I'm asking for trouble here, but I haven't experienced a lot of April Fool's Day mischief lately anyway. Especially being a teacher, you would think I would. And occasionally a kid will try to tell me a tall tale or something. But nothing embarrassing or dangerous. I know. What are you going to do? All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. Number 7 on my list of top 15 months of the year. Oh, April is Francisco's mom's birthday. September, speaking of birthdays, pro. I have a lot of family birthdays, some very important ones in September. And it's when pumpkin spice takes over the world, and I have no problem with that at all. Amy from AJC Magic TV, welcome in. Yeah, September's pretty great as far as being reintroduced to some of my pumpkin spice favorites, being newly introduced to like Disney always seems to have some new pumpkin spice offerings, and they're always pretty great. Even the really sweet stuff, I'm not a huge sweet person. If it's too sweet, I can't handle it. But if it's even the sweet stuff, if it's pumpkin spice, I can handle it. Noah, hurricanes, indeed, hurricane season. We're in full swing in September, aren't we? Yeah. So Con, school's back in session. I'm a teacher. So September is the, for a lot of teachers, for teachers in Florida, actually, we go back to school in August. Sometimes, like this year, we went back at the very end of July, but we're out earlier. So I guess it all equals. In the end, I will see. Number 6 on my list of top 15 months of the year, November. Pro. Thanksgiving. Florida finally starts to cool off. It's a great time of year. As a teacher, selfishly, this list, I mean, it's my list. So yeah, I'm gonna reference myself. But we get that Thanksgiving, that entire week off of school, which has been a wonderful change to the school schedule. I think we've been doing it for 10 or so years, and it's great. Cranberry sauce, I think my wife would agree with that as being a pro there. Just about everything Thanksgiving-wise is a pro. Except the con on my list, which is the nation is forced to watch the Detroit Lions every year. The NFL plays football games every Thanksgiving Day. The first one, the 12:30 or 1 o'clock game, whenever it is always the Detroit Lions. That has been an NFL tradition since the 1930s. And since the 1950s, they've been bad. I just saw where the Detroit Lions are the NFL team that is the second longest championship dry spell in the league. Only eclipsed by the Cardinals, which haven't had a championship in like 10 years longer. So Detroit hasn't had a real success in professional football since the 1950s. Well, that's not true. When the USFL played, the very first year of the USFL, if anybody remembers that from the 80s, the Michigan Panthers won the very first championship. Helmed by quarterback Bobby Hebert. I remember that. Oh, and their place kicker was Novo was his name. His name was Novo Bjokovic or something like that. Why do I remember that? Wow. All right. Go Panthers. Also, Cowboys are the other team that have made Thanksgiving Day football games a tradition, but for not as long as the Detroit Lions. Listen, the Detroit Lions have nothing going for them other than they have this tradition. So, Cowboys, Thanksgiving is your day too. It's just, come on, let us have this. Let us have, as a Detroit Lions fan, let us have this one thing. That's all right. And then, but now they play 3 games. Normally they play 3 games on Thanksgiving. A noon or 1 o'clock game, a 4 o'clock-ish game, and then a night game at 7 or 8 o'clock. But this year, because of COVID, one of the games was canceled because one of the teams was quarantining or something like that. And Wanda loves her Saints. Number 5 on my list of top 15 months of the year. May. What's great about May? Pro, last day of school. For me, again, this list is tailored to me. Usually our last day of the school year is in May, right at the end of May, right before, or actually sometimes right after, depending on the schedule, Memorial Day. Mother's Day, yes, Wanda, good call. Noah's saying the Mayflower. I don't know what you're talking about. I guess, is that what the month of May is named after? No, it's not. It's named after Mars. No, March is named after Mars. I'm so confused right now. Noah, explain your Mayflower. Star Wars Day, yes, that's another one. On May the 4th. Cinco de Mayo is in May, indeed. But most importantly to me is May West. No, it's not. It's the last day of school, of course. Yeah, Star Wars Day. Why didn't I should have. That would be a no-brainer for most folks, but I'm not working with a brain today. I don't know. April showers bring May flowers. So it's not the Mayflower you're talking about. It's May flowers. When does Flower and Garden start? No, that starts next week, right? This week. So it's not that. Okay. Oh, well. What's bad about May? You only get 1 day off, and it's not until the end of the month. Well, that's true. That's Memorial Day that we're talking about. Surprisingly, I always thought of August as being the driest month in terms of holidays or days to celebrate, but May's right up there. We've got Memorial Day, and that's it. I mean, the other days are fun. Star Wars Day isn't. I'm not getting the day off of work for that. Which is okay because I like wearing Star Wars stuff to work that day. So I'm okay. Next, we've got number 4 on my list. October. Pro, Halloween is celebrated all month long now. It used to be people wouldn't really decorate much when I was a kid. I don't really remember that until Halloween Day, and then people would break out like a tombstone in their yard or something like that. Now you've got Halloween lights on YouTube. You've got people decorating their homes synced to techno music. I don't have a problem with that. I decorate my house sort of for Halloween starting October 1st. As soon as that calendar tells me it's October, I am decorating the house for Halloween. I don't know if anybody remembers. I mentioned at a Goodwill store, I found a $60 lightning projector, and it worked awesome. And I shined it on our house, and I loved it so much. I went and bought a second one so I could have more lightning projected onto my house. I suppose I think that says more about Wanda than it does me. No, I don't. Whatever. Grawl guy wears his Halloween mask all year. We're all wearing masks all year now. You guys haven't lived until you see Jim in his slave Leia outfit. I got to tell you, I've repressed those memories. I don't even remember doing that, but I'm going to take your word for it, Amy. Back to May, the Kentucky Derby. That's right. That was another fun thing to look forward to in May, is the Kentucky Derby. Much like spring training was fun to look forward to in March, the Kentucky Derby was another sign that summer was coming, right? Good call. Next, the con. So what's bad about October? I screwed up in my haste. I forgot to type in the real bad part of October. So let me think of one. What do we got? What do we have? What's bad about October? I'm going to rely on the chat for this now. Let me think what I was going to. Here's the deal. A little behind the scenes. I started writing a list at lunch today of what I could put on this on my top 15 list today, and then I left it at work. So I had to think about and come up with a brand new list here at about 5 o'clock. So I was scrambling, and I didn't come up with anything for October for a con. D&G says nothing bad that month. Wanda says you have to decorate for Thanksgiving in October or November. James says Christmas commercials start to air, which seems a little early. Yeah, that's a little early. Although I get a kick out of seeing the Christmas commercials, but in at the right time. Amy says her con for October is an entire year until the next Halloween. She's a fan. She's a real fan. In Michigan, you got to rake leaves, or you can ignore them, like I do with the Christmas lights. That was a joke. I've already taken my Christmas lights down. I did that on Sunday. Saturday and Sunday, actually. It took me 2 days. Cheat Meal Food Cat, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Let's move on, and hopefully I've got stuff for the rest of the days or the months. Number 3 on my list of top 15 months of the year, July. Independence Day. It's still summer break. Not a bit of work for us teachers, we teachers. I'm such a bad teacher. I don't know if it's us or we, but the con for July is that there are no Epcot festivals in July. I enjoy every Epcot festival. Food and Wine, Flower and Garden, Flotsam and Jetsam. They're all great. But there's nothing celebrated really in the summer. So July, although when we came back where when the parks reopened this July, did it not reopen with the Food and Wine Festival? So maybe this July there was a festival. I don't remember. It certainly wasn't full-fledged. Die at Epcot. Yes, indeed. But it was a great time to be at Epcot because crowds were really low. I had vlogged, put out a video maybe 2 years ago about how we did Epcot as a family, with one of our members having special needs, and with the DAS, with the Disability Access Service that Disney provides, and with fast passes. We got a lot done in a little time. So Epcot was really cool in the summer. There just were no festivals, and I've grown accustomed to there always being a festival at Epcot. We teachers get vacation for the whole month. Unless you're stuck at summer school. I would never agree to summer school. Oh, I would, but I've never done it. We don't really do summer school. There used to be a couple weeks where there was a thing for incoming freshmen to get them. It was like an orientation for the honors students that were coming in that we would do. But Cheap Meal Food Cat, I did not know you were a teacher. So is Danny's here. He's a teacher as well. My sister's a teacher as well. And if you're a teacher, go ahead and put it in the chat. Whatever. Like you're also say if you're a creator. What's this? Yeah, July was mixed flower and garden mixed with food and wine. That's right. And no magnets. The only thing I collect are magnets. I still haven't gotten my Tinkerbell magnet. And I don't think I ever will at this point. That's all right. I understand. Ray J, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Yeah, welcoming in. Okay. I am a teacher of comedy and dancing. Indeed. Let's please post your information where we can sign up for that class. Are they two different classes, or is that one class? If it's one class, I'm interested. If it's two different classes, maybe not so much. The Hitchhiking Bones, welcome in. Oh, thanks for that. I am teaching both virtually through Zoom for half of my classes, and the other half are students in the building. So half my day, my class is empty except for a video camera. And the other half, I actually have students. Okay, let's move on. Number 2 on my list of top 15 months of the year. December. Right up there. Pro happy holidays. This month is chock full of season's greatness. Who doesn't love December? The con, I've gained another 15 pounds. Who isn't this true for? And just keep it to yourself if it's not true for you. But there's always a bit of a weight gain here. But totally worth it. Maybe not. But there are a lot of great things to eat. And frankly, it starts with Thanksgiving. Frankly, it starts with Halloween. And if you stretch out, if you buy enough candy for Halloween, and there aren't enough kids to go around to distribute all of your candy, and if you buy 3 times as much as you actually need, you've got all that extra candy. You've got to eat it. You can't let it go to waste. So plan ahead like I do. So poor eating begins on Halloween, really before Halloween, because I can't wait to crack open those bags of Reese's peanut butter cups. But it goes right through Thanksgiving. The candy stretches until then, and then that's the best meal of the year, followed by Christmas and all those goodies. Now I'm just thinking about that. I forgot I was doing a live stream. Okay. Yes, we get the taste of Christmas and the taste of New Year's from Pepper Tree Villa. And pretty soon they're going to be doing the taste of Valentine's Day, which I had so much fun doing with them last year. And I found some crazy stuff at Aldi last year. You can go back and check out their live stream of that. It started at the Five Foolish Mortals gingerbread house contest. I did not eat any of that. I made it. There's an awful lot of handling with that. Too many fingerprints on that. They're, even though they were my fingerprints, but I should make a house that is edible next year. Number one on my list of my favorite months of the year, June. June's my favorite month. Pros. My summer break begins full-fledged, and it's my birthday month. Again, this list is all about me. And cons, there's nothing bad about June. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on this list. Noah remembers the cheese-shaped heart from last year's Taste of Valentine's Day on the Pepper Tree Villa channel. It was from Aldi, and it was a gin and rhubarb cheese. And I brought it up on their live stream last night because we all got a kick out of it. And it actually ended up being pretty tasty. It wasn't bad. Are June bugs really a product of June? Keith's birthday is June 10th. Mine's the 24th. We're birthday buddies. Are there, what about mayflies? You didn't mention mayflies. I didn't either. What's going on here? Like getting hit with a paintball. Oh, the bugs. Okay. I get it. Yes. When is Love Bug Month in Florida? It's actually 2 months. I want to say May and September. I think they're 6 months apart. So it wouldn't be May and September. That doesn't make sense. I think it's is it March and September? I think maybe that's it. But I want to say May. But I thought they were 6 months apart. We get the love bugs 2 times a year. Love bugs are, if you're not familiar, they're these harmless, slow-flying black bugs, kind of triangular in shape, very slow flying, and they stick to each other on their butts. So you might see 2 of them flying around the air at a time. They are kind of a nuisance. They don't bite. They don't even there's no danger of them biting. And again, they fly around like it's a bit of ash from a bonfire. It's like a slow moving, floating thing in the air. So they do mess up your car quite a bit. But Downscale, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're just wrapping up my top 15 months of the year. And yes, there are not 15 months in the year. All right. That was great. Thank you for bearing with me. What a challenging day this has been for me. But it has been all right. I want to thank everybody for waiting for me as I did get a late start with my live stream. I know Zippity Doodad is back. He goes live at the same time I do, and he just had COVID, and he was off for a couple of weeks, and he's back today. So I'm glad to see him back, and I wish him well. I understand I didn't see his live stream, of course, but I understand he had a really rough time. But he is back. Mars says, I think I named Fartober after my dogs. If you're just joining us, the first month I mentioned was Fartober, and yeah, it stings. Okay. No, it was perfect at 15. It's the worst. It's just the worst. Okay, I want to thank Dean from the Live Place, theliveplace.com. I was just on there yesterday seeing what was up. And speaking of theliveplace.com, you can check out a bunch of live streams. It's a TV guide for live streams. You can check out Disney live streams, cruising live streams, general entertainment live streams. He's got a lot of stuff on there. If you go there right now, you will see that next up is one of the live streams is Mouse Talk. Walt and Melissa have Disanity on Tuesdays right after this show. So that's where I'm going at 8 o'clock. I hope you do too. They have a great live stream. Whether they're at the parks or not, it's always a good time. Also, tonight, the Vipree Project at 9 o'clock. MGM Family Travel have a Tuesday live stream. The Hitchhiking Bones have a Tuesday night live stream. I believe theirs is at 10 o'clock. I've got to get them on my screen here. Oh, Candy Mom, welcome in. You're just going to have to replay the live stream to see the list. We've got Disney Nerd Herders tomorrow for their 7 p.m. live stream on Wednesdays. Always a good time. D&G Explorers at 8 o'clock on Wednesdays. So that's a solid block of live streaming. You've got 7, 8, and then 9 o'clock is the Diz and That crew. Mama Explorer, welcome in. I did survive the holidays okay. I was busy. I put together 4 different IKEA cabinets, and I survived that. Pretty proud of myself. Congratulations on the first More Sunshine, Please, of 2021. Thank you, Mar. Downscale, thank you so much for the super chat, $5. Happy 2021, and happy 2021 to you as well. Thanks for the super chat and for your support being here. Thank you. That was very kind of you. Youper Wisdom Videos. Good to see you. I don't know if I said hi to you. I don't know if you're just coming in right now, but thanks for being here. What else is going on? We've got Rob Fuzz. Fridays, usually at 4 o'clock. And he's a great supporter of the community, specifically a great supporter of me, which is very nice of him. But he does a live stream usually at 4 o'clock on Fridays, whether it's Pub Talk or Frankie Fridays or whatever he's got going on. It's always a good time. Bob and Ashley on Sundays, they went live a bit earlier this Sunday because they were at Epcot. So hit their bell for notifications because sometimes they go, if they're at the park, sometimes they go a little early, but they're busy. They're moving. So I think they'll be doing a lot from home. So 7 o'clock live streams normally. Check out all of their replays as well. Pete McDevitt live streams. If there's a football game on, Pete is probably live streaming along with it. And that's very enjoyable. Even if you can't access the game he's watching, although I think you can most of the time, he's live streaming to nationally televised games. Like, for example, I'm a Lions fan, I know, in Florida, so I get to see about 1 game a year on Thanksgiving. But super stickers, did I miss stuff? There we go. That. Oh, I'm sorry if I missed anything. I'm not seeing it, though. Uh-oh, it just jumped. Let me... That's okay. Oh, I'm sorry if I've missed a super sticker. Oh, we'll see. All right, let me wrap this up. I do apologize for that. Pepper Tree Villa on Mondays at 10 p.m. They were just on last night. They're still celebrating Christmas. They celebrate the 12 days of Christmas. So yesterday was the 11th day of Christmas. Today I guess it's the final day of Christmas, and they are the kings of Christmas over there. So always a good time. They have great shows as well. And if I may, again, WDIZ-DB.com is Magic of the Mouse Radio. Bill from Magic of the Mouse, he's got a YouTube channel as well. Started an internet radio station where he's playing Disney music 24/7. And he's invited many of the YouTube creators you may be familiar with, including myself, to do 60-second or 30-second and 15-second promos between songs. So you'll hear some familiar voices every once in a while. And I got a kick of hearing myself once. So that was a lot of fun. But that's it, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next week. D&G Explorers Downscale. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the super stickers, whoever you are. What's going on? Chad Cruisers is on Wednesday at 7 as well. So if you're into cruising, Chad Cruisers. If you're into Disney Nerd Herders. All right, let's head on over to Mouse Talk. Tell them it's a Sunshine Nation invasion. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you next Tuesday. Ending broadcast. Bye, everybody.